Assalamu alaikum. I am your host Muhammad Shiraz. Welcome to the program Computer Programming Concepts. As you know, Allama Iqbal Open University has launched a series of programs for the guidance of students. This program is aimed to guide the students in clarifying their concepts of computer programming. This program is composed of 9 units. In Unit 1, you will study about the importance of programming and translators. In Unit 2, you will study about different steps involved in program development life cycle. In Unit 3, you will study about fundamental concepts of programming language C, and you will make initial level of programs in language C. In Unit 4, you will study about decision control statements. In Unit 5, you will study about loops. In Unit 6, you will study about functions. And in Unit 7, you will study about arrays. Unit 8 will be composed of structures, and finally in Unit 9, you will study about pointer and its implementation in language C. In today's program, we are going to start Unit 1 of this course. Unit 1 is composed of Introduction to Programming. You will study in this unit different types of programming language. Later on, you will study about translator and its types, error and its type, and source code and object file. Objectives of the course are to learn basic concepts of programming by using programming language C, to develop problem solving skills, to learn preparing logic and algorithm for the problem. What is algorithm and logic? It will be discussed later on. To transform algorithm into C program, and to understand all phases of the programming process from design to implementation using language C, and to get used to the C programming environment. First of all, we will study why we need programming. Dear students, we use different types of software. For example, on mobile phones, we use software. We change the setting of our phone through software. For example, we make changes in the date and time setting, we change the display setting, we change the alarm setting, and many other operations we perform through our mobile device by using software. Similarly, computer system is broadly classified into components, that is hardware and software. So software is a very important component of the computer system. For example, we use Microsoft Windows. Windows is generally called an operating system. It is a software that monitors all the activities of the computer system. It provides us a graphical user interface. This interface makes it easier for us to interact with the computer system. You see on the computer screen that the mouse pointer is moving with the movement of mouse. Similarly, there are small pictures called icon on the computer screen. When you click on my computer, suppose, then the Windows Explorer window gets open. Similarly, there are many other features in this operating system, and operating system is basically a software. Similarly, in our offices, we use Microsoft Office package. That package provides us many programs that help us to solve our office problems. For example, it provides a tool with the name Microsoft Word that is used for composing documents. We just enter our text and our text is formatting. Our text is formatted as a specified setting. Similarly, we use Microsoft Excel for statistical analysis and other mathematical nature of work. We use Microsoft Access for storing records. Similarly, there are many other softwares that we use on the computer system. We use gaming software, we using Internet Explorer for accessing the internet, and we use information system in the organization. All these are software. So, software is a very important component of the computer system. Now, software are developed by the programmers by using programming language. We need programming language because we want to make computer useful. Computer is considered as a dummy machine. It cannot solve any problem by itself. It needs to be instructed for solving any problem. Computer is instructed in programming language. We need programming to solve problem through computer system because computer system can solve problems in short time and in efficient manner. And thus, by programming, we can develop computer software. What is computer program? A program is simply defined as the set of instructions to the computer to perform a specific task is called program. Instructions are designed in programming language. Now, what is programming language? Programming language is a tool that is used for communication with computer system. Computer is a digital machine. Computer by itself uses binary language. For example, 01 is considered as binary language. Binary language is a language that is composed of only two digits, that is 0 and 1. In binary language, alphabet A is represented as 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is the corresponding binary language code for the capital alphabet A. Computer does not understand human language directly. It is difficult for human beings to understand language of computer system as well. This communication gap is bridged by programming language. Programming language is used to create the set of instructions for computer system. These set of instructions form a computer program. A program follows the rules and regulation of the programming language. Each programming language has its rules and regulation, as each human language has its grammar. This grammar is called syntax in programming language. It is necessary that each statement in the program should follow the syntax of the language. That is, each statement of the program must follow the grammar or rules and regulation of the programming language. Here are some examples of the programming language: COBOL, Fortran, C, C++, Java, Visual Basic. All these are the examples of computer programming language. Programming languages are classified in two broad categories. They are low-level languages and high-level languages. Low-level languages. These languages are easy to process for computer system. They are hard for the programmers to learn. Therefore, programming in these languages is comparatively difficult. The results in efficient performance of the computer system is these languages are directly understandable for the computer system. Examples of the machine language are machine language and assembly language. Machine language is composed of the instructions given in digits form. Example on the computer screen shows that these are some statements. This is a simple program coded in the machine language, and this example is aimed to display the letter A 1000 times on the computer screen. You should observe through this example that how difficult it is to quote a single statement in the machine language. You need to remember too much digits while making your program in the machine language. You will find later on that in high level languages this task can be performed very simply. Assembly language is also considered a low-level language. This example on the screen shows a program coded in assembly language, and this program is designed to display the message "Hello Pakistan" on the computer screen. And you see that while displaying a simple message on the computer screen, you need to quote 15 statements, and these statements are also complicated. We can perform this task in other category of the languages very simply just by using a few well-known and well-defined statements. So when this assembly language program is executed, it will display the message "Hello Pakistan" on the computer screen. Another category of the programming languages is high-level languages. These languages are considered easy to learn. They are easily understandable for the programmers. Programming is easier in these languages comparatively because the syntax of these language is very much similar to the ordinary human languages. Therefore, these languages are used on a large scale for application development. High-level languages are not directly understandable for computer system. They need a translator to translate the program to produce a machine understandable code. Examples of the high level languages. Language C is considered a high level language. C++ is another example of the high level languages. Similarly, Java, Visual Basic, all these are examples of the high level languages. This slide shows a simple program written in the language C, and this program is aimed to display the message hello on the computer screen. You should compare that this program uses only a single statement printf to display the message, while for performing this task in assembly language we need to code at least 15 statements. So you can compare the difference between the high level languages and low level languages through these examples. Dear students, as I told earlier that high level languages are not directly understandable to the computer system. They need to be translated to a format that could be processed by the computer system directly. Therefore, high level languages need a translator. So, what is translator? Translator is a software that translates programs from source code to machine understandable format. Program written in high level languages is not understandable for computer system. It needs to be translated to a form so that it could be easily processed by computer. For this purpose, translators are used. This diagram shows how translator works. First of all, you quote your program in the high level language. That code written in the high level language is called source code. Then you use translator to translate the program written in the high level language to machine understandable format, generally called translated program. So, translator is a software that translates source code written in the high level language to another version called translated program, and this version of the source code is directly understandable to the computer system. What are these translated programs? What are versions? We will discuss about it later on. There are three types of translator that are commonly used. They are assembler, interpreter, and compiler. These translators are available in the form of system software. Assembler is a translator that is used to translate programs written in assembly language to binary format. It is specifically used with assembly language. Interpreter performs a statement by statement translation. It executes each statement of the program after its translation. If an error is detected at any statement, it will stop there, and the following statements are not translated until the correction of the error statement, and no object file is created after interpretation of the program. Examples of the programming languages that use translator. Basic is a language that uses interpreter. Similarly, Programming language Java also uses interpreter at some stage. Compiler is a translator that translates the whole program at once. It gives compilation report at the end of compilation. If there are errors, the detailed report of the compilation lists these errors. Compiler create object files after compilation. Examples of the programming language that uses compiler. Programming language C uses compiler, C++ uses compiler, Java also uses compiler at initial level. You should remember that programming language Java uses both compiler and interpreter. First, the compiler is used to compile the source code to a special version called bytecode, and then for the execution of the bytecode, interpreter with the name JVM is used. So dear students, in today's program, you studied about the importance of programming. You also learned that programming is made possible by using programming language. And you also studied the importance of the programming language. Programming language is a tool that is used for communication with the computer system. You also studied different types of the programming languages, and at last you studied about translator and its type. It ends the time of our today's program. We will meet with a new topic in next program inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz.